Yes, Assalamu alaikum everyone. So in the last class we have done with the IUPAC naming till ketones. Now after ketones we are going to start with carboxylic acid. So you need to remember the points that initially we have discussed while writing the IUPAC name for alkyl side chains, then alkenes, then halogenoalkanes. So those all rules are continuously adding up with the new rules. Okay. So next we have carboxylic acid, and if you guys recall, so carboxylic acid is the functional group where there is a C double bond O, a carbon having a double bond with the oxygen, that same carbon having a single bond with another oxygen, and that oxygen is further bonded to hydrogen, or you can say a carbon having a double bond with O and a double bond and a single bond with hydroxyl OH group. Okay. So their general formula is CnH2n plus H2n plus 1 COOH. When we use this formula, we have one carbon already there, so we will put always one carbon lesser than the name. Like if I'm writing for methanoic acid, I'm going to choose 0 because there is a one carbon already is there. But if I use this formula for methanoic acid, I'm going to use 1. Okay, for ethanoic acid, I'm going to use 2. Okay, now let's have a look at the name. So if you see, this is a 4 carbon structure, so it is going to be butanoic acid. And if you look at this one, so this one is going to be, there are 2 carbons, so ethane 1, 2 dioic acid. Okay, so these are the simpler names, right? Now let's try another one. Here you go. So I have numbered it. So I numbered this structure from carbon number 1 on the right. Can I do the numbering from carbon on the left as well? Is it possible or not? More closer to it. For example, over here on the carbon number 4, you got 2 functional groups, right? But if you start from here, 1, 2, 3, and on 4, you are getting only 1 functional group. So that's why numbering from this side is correct and numbering from this side would be considered wrong. Is this clear? Okay. So who's going to tell me the name? Okay. Hmm. Okay. You said diol and then you are saying oct. How is this possible? Yes, and if there is a carboxylic acid, we have already discussed that uh, hydroxy, right? Okay. So first thing, it is going to be 4-ethyl, right? Because on 4th carbon there is a ethyl group. Then 3,5 dimethyl. Yep, sorry. 3,6 dimethyl. Then 4,5 dihydrogenol. hydroxy, because there is a carboxylic acid, so alcohol would be written in the prefix. Now, oct 2,6 diene 1,8 dioic acid. Is this clear? Yes. Then it would be 2,6 diene 4,5 diol. Okay. Then we will write in first and then all. Okay. Now the next one. Is this clear to you, Ridwan, as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next one we are going to discuss about ester. So what is the general name for ester? Very good. So the general name for ester is actually alkyl alkanoid. Now you guys need to understand which part is alkyl and which part is alkanoid. No, you can't say it right. Yes. See, the carbo ester could be written in two ways. One way is that RC double bond O and then O and then R. Or it can be written the opposite of this, that is R. Then we got O. Then we got C double bond O. And then we got R. Sorry. R. O. Then C double bond O. Then R. Yeah, the carbon chain, which is actually, bonded with C double bond O. This is the carbon chain which is always considered as alkanoid. Okay. So the important thing is that the carbon chain which has C double bond O along, that is alkanoid. Now you need to figure out how many carbon it has. If it has a 1 carbon, then it is methanoid. If it has a 5 carbon, then it's pentanoid. Is this clear? So the carbon chain, which is just a carbon chain and it is just bonded to a oxygen only, that carbon chain is called alkyl. This carbon chain is called alkyl. Is this clear? So on the basis of that, we are going to write the whole name, the alkyl alkanoid. For example, I have a C double bond O. Now tell me the name of this compound. So now look at the above diagram, above structure, and figure out which is alkanoid. Can you figure out where is alkanoid by looking at the structure above? Very good, Mariam. So see, the alkanoid part is where the carbon oxygen double bond is, right? So it means this is the alkanoid. So the leftover part is alkyl. So alkyl has how many carbons? 2. And alkanoid has how many carbon? 1. So it is going to be named as ethyl methanoid. Yes, Rizwan, is this clear?
Ji, sir.
Okay. And it is not necessary. Sometimes this could be written exactly opposite to it. Like first you have CH3, then you have CH2, then you have O, then you have a C double bond O, and then you have a H. So again, it doesn't matter from which side it's written. This is the alkyl part, isn't it? Is this clear? Okay. Now, I'm going to give you one more compound. Yes, who's going to name this compound? Propyl ethanoate. Yes, Ridwan, what do you think?
Sir, propyl ethanoate.
Very good. So yes, you guys all are correct because the C double bond O is bonded to one more carbon and the other side it's has oxygen. So this is the alkanoid part and the leftover part is alkyl. So it is going to be named as propyl ethanoate. Is this clear? Okay. Now next one. Yes. Let's see. Okay. What do you think, Ridwan? Yes, what you need to do, you need to open it if you are confused. So, but you guys did it wrong or right. Let me see. Oh, yes, Ridwan. 1 minute.
Sir, ethyl ethanoate.
Okay, Rizwan is saying ethyl ethanoate. Rizwan is saying ethyl ethanoate. You guys said propyl methyl propanoate. So see, if you open it, you can understand first carbon has 3 hydrogens. Then the next carbon bonded to it has 2 hydrogen. Then the next carbon has CO2. So it means the next carbon is C double bond O and O. And then you got C. So if you look at this, you will find, isn't it, this is the alkanoid part? Yes, Rizwan, is this understandable?
Yes, sir.
So the name would goes methyl because one carbon is left outside this box. So that is becomes alkyl. And the box has 3 carbons. So it is going to be named as methyl propanoate. Is this clear? Okay. So next one. Yes. Tell me the name of this structure. Okay. Yes, Ahmad. What about this one? And Ridwan, what do you think of this one?
Sir, ethyl butanoate.
You are saying ethyl butanoate, right?
Yes, sir.
Ahmad. Okay, so let me draw it. See, first carbon has 3 hydrogens. Then second carbon has 2 hydrogens. Then third carbon has 2 hydrogens. Then fourth carbon has 2 hydrogens. And after fourth carbon, there is a oxygen. It's written O2. So it means there is a O. And then C, double bond O and CH3. Now, can you figure out where is the alkanoid part, Ridwan? Isn't it? This is the alkanoid part, Ridwan.
Yes, sir.
So now what will be the name?
Butyl ethanoate.
Yes, now you see. So it's butyl ethanoate. Okay, next one. CH3, CH2, CH2, O, CO, C2H5. नहीं? Yes, Ridwan. See, it's again still easier to understand. If you have any confusion in it, you can open it the same manner as we were doing earlier. So see, yes, because why I did this, because examiner give you the ester in all 3 ways. Like this one, CO2, then O2C, and then OCO as well. So you need to understand all the ways. So see, how many carbon hydrogens first carbon has? Tell me. Okay. So first carbon has 3 hydrogen. Okay, good. Good. So first carbon has 3 hydrogens. Then the next carbon has 2 hydrogens. then the next carbon has. But if it's possible, yeah. So this carbon has how many hydrogens? 2 hydrogens, right? Now after this carbon, there is a oxygen. So it is not a double bond O, obviously, because that carbon has already 2 hydrogens. Now after this oxygen, this C has double bond O. And then C with the 2 hydrogens, and then the C with the 3 hydrogens. Yes. And this is the alkanoid part. So the name of the molecule is propyl propanoate. Please. Okay. Yes, is this clear to all of you? Any confusion? Okay. Then I have one question for you. Yes. Who is going to answer me this question? What is the IUPAC name of following molecule? Yes, who is going to tell me the name? In exam, who will do the number? First, just select the longest chain, Ridwan. How can we select the longest chain? See, this is going to be your longest chain. Now, when you number it, you will number it from the left, because functional group are closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Yep. So it's 2 chloro, 3 methyl, pentane. A is the correct answer. Okay, now look at this question. Now name this one. Wait. Okay, that's correct. It's a hexane, because this is the longest chain. So it's a hexane.
So B, yeah.
Why B? And why? See, we will number from where we will number. We will number from the left side, because over here the second carbon got the side chain. If I start numbering from the right side, the third carbon is getting the 2 side chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what will be the name? 2,4,4 trimethyl hexane. Yes, is this understandable? O level में the naming is not that much. You need to just know the straight name of the straight chain. Organic. Yep. No. In A level, organic is even more best. See, this is the past paper question for the IUPAC naming. But they usually give the easy questions. So if you see the first one, this is carbon 1, this is carbon 2, this is carbon 3, this is carbon 4. There is no side chain, no functional group except but 1-ene, or you can write butene. Okay. If you look over here, it's carbon 1, it's carbon 2, it's carbon 3, it's carbon 4. So it is going to be butene. Similarly, if you look at this 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is also going to be butene, but the difference is this one is going to be called cis-butene. Now, why I'm using the cis? Yeah, that's what we will discuss it later. And the next one is we have trans-butene. So why we are using cis and trans? That's what we will study in isomerism. Now, if you look at the last one, what will be the name of the last one? Okay. Yes, Ridwan and Ahmed, what is the name of the last one? No. It's not maths. Yes, Ridwan. So it is actually like this, right? Two methyl prop 1-ene because carbon number 1, 2, and 3, and second carbon has a methyl side chain. So 2 methyl propene or propanene. Okay, in propene, it's not necessary to write propanene because there is no other position for the carbon-carbon double bond except the first. Yeah, it always stays 1. Is this clear? Yep. See, 1,3 dichloropropane 2-ol can be made by reacting M. So they have given you the name of the product and the name of the reactant is required. Okay, very good. Very good. This is ketone, right? And for ketone, we use alkanon. The suffix goes non. So it's really simple. The rest of the name they have given you with the product. So it stays 1,3 dichloro. And again, for propanone, it's not necessary to write 2-on because in propanone, there are only 3 carbon. And for a ketone, it is requirement that C double bond must between the carbon chain. It is always stays propanone. There is no other position for the carbon-oxygen double bond to be for a ketone. So 1,3 dichloropropanones. That is how you will name it. Yes, is this clear? Yes, Ridwan, did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys need to remember that these are carbons. So this carbon has two bonds. So it means this carbon is actually CH2. Over here, there is a carbon and it has all four bonds, one here, and two here. This carbon has two bonds, so it got two hydrogen. This carbon has one bond here, so it got two hydrogen, so it is also going to be CH2. Okay. Now, the next thing that we will be doing today is types of formulas that are used to actually represent organic compounds. Types of formulas. Okay. Okay. So, formula to represent organic compounds. So the first one are, we are going to represent it using molecular and empirical formula. Okay, one thing that is really important over here, for example, ethanol. What is the formula of ethanol? You are saying C2H5OH. Is it its molecular formula? No, it's not its molecular formula. No, it's not a structural. It's just the combination. So actual molecular formula of alcohol would be C2H6O. So that is what the molecular formula is. For example, ethanoic acid, you always said it's CH3COOH. Yeah, that is the structural formula of ethanoic acid. But when we need to write the molecular formula of ethanoic acid, it is C2H6O2. So that is how we write the molecular formula. Yes, there are two oxygen, isn't it? See, I am talking about ethanoic acid. Okay. So this is how you write the molecular formula. And if the examiner asks you to write the molecular formula and you haven't mentioned it in the proper way, you will not get the marks. Okay. So this is your task. I want you guys to do it quickly. You need to write the molecular and empirical formula of all of these compounds. Just do it in your copies quickly. Okay, everyone, do it in your copies quickly. To use different colors for empirical formula and for molecular formula. Empirical formula with the blue one. Molecular formula with this blue one, no, this one. Yep. And empirical formula with the yellow. Molecular, yep. Yes, then you can repeat it. Ridwan, complete it and WhatsApp me, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yep. It's CH3 basically. Just put the carbons. Yeah, with the yep. And now you can put the hydrogens. The first and the last has three hydrogens. No, just write H3. It's so everyone able to understand. Just write H3 and the last one H3. And then yeah, H2, CH2, and C double bond has those things. Yes. This one. What you have written? 1 minute. Yep. What you are saying? C? Yes. Yes. Cl. Yep. So the empirical formula is going to be same as the molecular formula. Okay, so the first one is C2H4Cl2. So it is simplified to C2Cl. Ahmad check. Then the second one is C6H12O2. That is an ester, not glucose. Yeah, it's C3H6O. Then where? Yep. It's C7H16 and C5H10O. So C6H13Cl. Then C7H16, C4H6. So C2H3, very good. C6H14O and C5H10O. No, you did it. Eighth one is wrong. Eighth one is C5H12O. So it's C5H12O. Okay, rest are fine. Now we are going to, after this, the next step that we will be discussing is the displayed formula. So displayed formula are the one in which each and every bond is shown. So in this, you guys usually do the mistake with the alcohols. Yeah, so usually what a student do, they make the whole formula displayed, but over here they forgot to open the bond between O and H, and that's why they go lost mark. It is always written O and OH also has a bond between them. So if they are asking you displayed, so this is the correct displayed, this is not displayed. Okay. So now I got a task for you guys. A good task. And the task is draw the displayed formula of for these two isomeric alcohols. Oct 8. No, first do it in your copy, then do it here. No, just do it quickly. Ridwan, draw the displayed formula. Ahmed, draw the displayed formula. Okay. Yes. So how we will start? Yes, there is it's octa. So what you guys are going to do? Draw 8 carbon with the single bond first. Yeah, first do with 8 carbons with the single bonds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Now the name suggests that it has a double bond. Okay. So second one you will do it on your own. Okay. So see, it says one. Okay, first try to put all the functional groups. So if we assume that carbon number 1 is on the right side, so from that carbon number 1, no, the next one you will do it on your own. There is a double bond, and then from the carbon 1 to then the next double bond is on carbon 6. Then we have a OH on 3. Okay, that's wrong. You know, if you are putting any CH3 below and above, it must be aligned. And the second mistake that you are drawing displayed, and you are drawing displayed. So the carbon and carbon with aligned with the bond means that carbon must be exactly below the carbon bond. You made the CH3 where the bond is between carbon and hydrogen in the middle. Yep, it's 3. So this carbon got a OH as well. Yep. So you put the methyl over here. And then the next methyl is on carbon 7. Yep. Okay, let me check yours. Okay. Then OH on carbon number 3. It's 3 all, right? You will not get a mark. Because see, where are these 2 hydrogens? And why these hydrogens are not displayed? It's displayed formula. See, so no mark, 0 mark. Yes.
यहाँ पे एक ही होगा
Yep.
तो
Yep. Ridwan, are you drawing?
जी सर सेकंड वाला कर रहा हूँ।
Okay, very good. So just you need to count the bonds which are already there on hydrogen on carbon and then make the more bonds. Completed 4. Yep, very good, Ahmed. Show me. CH2, CH. Yep, good. Now draw geraniol, the second one. Just draw it below, no problem. Okay, Ridwan, I have received yours. Let me check. Okay, very good, Ridwan. Let me check the geraniol. It's 1 all. 2 in and 6 in. Then very good. Yes, very good, Ahmed. Very good, Ridwan. Okay. So OH on first carbon, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yes, diene, that's good. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 methyl, dimethyl, very good. Yep, good. So we got the displayed formula of linalool and geraniol. Okay. Now, Next, we got the structural formula. So structural formula is the one in which only carbon-carbon double bond or the carbon-carbon triple bond is shown, and rest of the bonds, there is no need to show any bond. Okay. So that's what the structural formula is. So for example, yes. So let's have a look at the examples. We have displayed formula and then we will write there structural formula. Okay. So for example, this is the displayed formula, right? That's what I was actually telling you. See over here, for example, if you are going to write the CH3 in the bottom, and if you write CH3 like this, that will be considered wrong. The C is like this, and then you will write H3 on the right or on the left, it doesn't matter. But the bond and both the carbon must be aligned with each other. Otherwise, no mark. Okay, so it's CH3. Now, if I go for its displayed formula, structural formula. So the first carbon has 3 hydrogens, so I'm going to write CH3. Then the second carbon has 2 hydrogens, CH2. Then the next carbon has 3 hydrogens, CH3. Or for the first carbon, I can write the hydrogens bonded to it before that. So it can be CH3 or H3C. That can be done. We can do this for the first carbon only. The rest of the carbons, CH2 and then CH3. Is this clear? Okay. So do remember that if there is these bonds can be shown in the structural formula. These bonds or any other double or triple bond which is between the other elements, we do not show those bonds. Okay. The bonds between the carbons are actually shown in the structural form. Yeah, if there is a double bond or a triple bond with the carbon with other element, we don't show them. Okay. So, for example, I have another displayed formula. There is a CH3. Then we have a C. And we got one more CH3. Over here we have H. Then we have CH. Then we have double bond. Then we have CH. Then we have CH and H. And then I have C double bond O and then H. So see, how can I write its displayed formula? Oh, sorry, structural formula. H3C. Okay. It's better if I write CH3 in bracket twice and then write CH. Because see, this CH3 and this CH3 both are bonded to same CH. So you can write CH3 twice CH. Is this clear? This CH. This CH got 2 same groups. So that's why I write CH3 twice CH. Okay. After that CH, I have another CH, then double bond, then CH, then CH2, and then which functional group is this?
UH.
What functional group is this? It's aldehyde. So it always written as CHO. COH is always for alcohol. OH is always for alcohol. Do remember this. Carbonyl and specifically aldehyde. Okay. Now, for example, if you have this structure, a carbon in the middle, and over here you got CH. And all 4 bonds of that carbon is with carbons only. So 3 hydrogens over here. 3 hydrogens. 3 hydrogens. Yes, how can I write its structural formula? Yes, Mariam. It's a structural formula. Yes, CH3, 4C. Right? Because there is a 1 carbon in the middle in which there are 4 carbons are bonded. I hope it's understandable to all of you. No. What about writing the structural formula of these two? Yes, yes. Okay. So let me do one. Wait. No, wait. Now, next after this, we have a skeletal formulas. So what are skeletal formulas? Yes, in skeletal formulas, there is no hydrogen which is bonded to carbon and that carbon we can write. Instead that we draw a zigzag line where the each corner and the end of that zigzag line represents the carbon atom. And if there is any other atom, and yeah, we can represent that any other atom. So, for example, so see, here we got the displayed formulas. And if I need to draw their, yep, skeletal formula. So over here it is going to be, this represents 2 carbon. And over here we got the 3rd carbon. So the middle carbon is now CH2. Then if you see the next structure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 6 carbons, right? So 2 carbons, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the second 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, there are 6 carbons, right? Then the second carbon has CH3, so I'm going to put a line over here. Then 3rd and 4th carbon got the double bond. Then there's a fifth carbon, and the sixth carbon has C double bond O with the H. So H is bonded to a carbon, so there is no need to write that H. And over here, I'm going to put a no, it can be written only like this. Or you can connect with this one. Yeah, that is no. It's not connected. Okay. So over here, there are 3 carbons in a straight chain. Then the middle carbon has 2 branches. So it can be shown like this. Yes, is this understandable? Okay. So okay, the reason is that you can draw it straight, but the thing is that if you recall this carbon, the carbon is always tetrahedral, right? So this isn't it? This is the tetrahedral orientation. That's why. Okay. Now, yes. So structural and skeletal both. Quickly. I'll give you that. Okay. Just draw the skeletal and structural both of these quickly. Yes. Okay. So you need to draw the skeletal and structural both. Yes, Mariam. Complete करें. Complete it and show me. You have drawn these two displayed formula. So from yeah, both. Where you're doing Jeremy on. Okay, let's do the first linalool. Okay, let me start it from here. It's H2C. H2C double bond CH, then C, that C got OH and CH3, and both are bonded to it, so they both will be in different brackets. Then 2, then CH2, no, then CH double bond C, and that C got 2 CH3s. CH double bond C, and that carbon has 2 CH3, isn't it? Okay, and if I go for the skeletal formula, so what we know that it has 8 carbons, right? So 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. We got 3 carbons. 4, 5. 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So here I got 8 carbons. Now if you see, the double bond is between the first and the second carbon. Sorry. Yeah, double bond is between the first and the second carbon. So I'll put the double bond here. Then the third carbon got CH3 and OH. Then the fourth carbon is CH2, fifth carbon is CH2. Then 6 and 7 carbon has a double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And over here, so see, no. If hydrogen is bonded to any other element, that is always written. Is this clear? Okay. Yes, Ridwan, is this clear to you as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now over here, I can write HOH2C for the first carbon, because these all the things are bonded to the first carbon, right? Then we got CH, then we got double bond, then we got C, and that C has a CH3 as a side chain, so I put it in the bracket. Then after that, I have CH2, then CH2, then CH, then double bond, and then C has 2 CH3. Okay. Now if I go for its skeletal formula, so let me take this one. Yep. So OH would be on first carbon. So I can write it like this as well, or I can write it in the zigzag orientation as well. Then we have a double bond. Then we have CH3, then CH2, CH2, then CH, and then we have a double bond. Yep. So that is the skeletal formula. Yes, Ridwan, is this clear? Yes, Ahmed.
Yes.
Yes, Mariam.
Clear, sir.
Okay. So there are a few more examples. See, I'm just sharing over here so you guys can go over it with the how to draw the skeletal and the structural formula of different compounds. Yes. And there are two more samples that you guys can go over, say how I made the displayed and the structural formula or skeletal formula as well. Okay. So it's for you, so you can compare them. This can be asked. No, it is quite, you know, big. Yeah, it's not difficult. Yeah, it's just a lengthy, not difficult. Okay, so here we are ending the class. And now I think we will have our next class after 8. Yes. Eid Mubarak in advance. Okay, take care everyone. Allah Hafiz.